Hello students, today in this video we will discuss about margins of the page. So we will discuss that what is margin and how can we set different kinds of margins using MS Word. So first discuss what is margin. So actually margin is the space between the text boundary and the edge of the page. So you must have seen in your books or whenever you write in your notebooks, etc., or in the newspapers, in the magazines, you must have seen that the text does not start just from the edge of the page. There is always a space between the edge of the page and the text boundary. And you must have also seen in your books that this space, this white space remains not only in any specific position, it remains in left side, right side, or it may be top or bottom. So what is the purpose of this space and what do we call this space? So this all sides space around the text on the page, that is called as margin. Okay, so as the margin we have different names for different kinds of margins. For example, if the space is from left side, then it will be called as left margin, and if the space is on the right side, then it will be called as right margin. Similarly, on the upper side space, that is top margin, and bottom side space is called as bottom margin. Okay, and next we come to the page orientation. What is page orientation? Page orientation means when we print any document, then how the matter will be displayed on the page. For example, we are having the width, higher width, or we are having lower or higher height, whatever we like. So you must have seen in portrait that the height is much larger than as compared to width, means height is larger. So that is called as portrait. So similarly there is a view in MS Word that is called as portrait view. And if the width of the page is much more than the height of the page, then that is called as landscape view. For example, suppose we are working on tables and we are having multiple columns in our table. Then it may happen that in portrait view we cannot show or display all the columns. Okay, so to increase the space for all the columns in a table to display it properly on the page, and we need a landscape view. And not only these are only two views that are generally used, but there are also different kinds of views for a document in MS Word. For example, there is a letter view also. So now actually these are the orientations of page that I have discussed, two most important orientations, that is called as landscape and portrait view. Okay, and there are different kinds of predefined margins in MS Word. So for example, there is a normal margin and there is a letter margin and there is also the larger margins. Okay, so you can see in video different names and how can we set the all different kinds of margins. In the margins in the different kinds of document margins, the space will be margin space will be much more or smaller. So you can see in this video different kinds of margins, how to set margins, and what are the different page size, and what is the orientation of page, and how can we set this margin. So basically there are two methods to set the margin or to create space from left side or right side. The first method is just to use by the ruler. There are two rulers on the page. First one is on the top side and another on the vertical ruler. There are two rulers. First one is horizontal and second one is the vertical ruler. So using a ruler, you can set the margins of the page. And there is another method that is called as page using page setup dialog box. So using both the methods, the page setup dialog box will appear and there are different values for the text boxes, and there are arrow using increase and decrease arrows. You can change the values and custom your margin. Okay, so now let's see in this video and find out how can we use all different kinds of margins in our page in MS Word. Now we'll discuss about adjust margins and orientation. So adjust margins and orientation. First we discuss page orientation. Just look at the video. Click the orientation button in the page layout tab. It will display two options, portrait and landscape. Then change the page orientation by selecting the desired orientation option. Okay, so change the page orientation using the desired orientation option. Then the default page size in Word is letter, that is 8.5. You can see 8.5 into 11. This is the letter page size, and you can change any of the page size according to your choice. As you have seen, different kinds of options are available here: tabloid, leisure, legal, executive, A3 and A4, etc., etc. So the letter is the default page size. Okay, and the dimensions are 8.5 is to 11. 8.5 is to 11. Portrait is the default page orientation in MS Word. And page orientation, portrait. Portrait means when you can see the difference between portrait and landscape view. These are the two views of a orientation of a document in MS Word. So first one is portrait and second one is landscape. In portrait, the height is more than the width, and you can see in landscape the height is lesser than the width. So you can set any of the orientation that you like in your document. Now margins. We discuss about margins. So what are margins? Just look at this picture. Now you can see this page. There are four sides of this page. This one, right side, top side, left side and bottom side, you can see. So there is a dotted line also on the all sides of this page, and there is a space between the text where the text is being started and the page boundary, you can see from the all sides. So these are actually margins. All are margins, and we have given names of the margins according to its position. Means where is the margin, whether it is in left side, whether it is in right side, or it is in bottom side, or on the top side. So according to these positions, there are names of the margins, a specific name of the margin. So now we will see that how can we adjust the margin of the page and what are the different kinds of margins. The page margin are the blank space around the edges of the page. You can set the page margins in two ways. We can set the page margins using two ways. So as you have seen just right now, that this is the space between the boundary of the page and edge of the page and the text.
okay, from all sides. So you can change it using two methods, using the ruler bars, and first method is using ruler bars and using the page setup dialog box. This is the page setup dialog box. You can change the margin using this page setup dialog box. You can see in the page setup dialog box, the first tab is clicked, that is margins, and in margins there are different labels. For example, you can see top, left, and bottom, right here, and there is a value inside the text box. You can increase and decrease this value, and then the margin, suppose this is the top margin here and the value is 1, we can increase or decrease this value, then the margin from the top will be increased or decreased. Similarly, this is the bottom value, you can increase and decrease the bottom margin using this value, and right margin also. Similarly, left margin you can change. Okay, so setting margins using the ruler bars. So first we will see how can we change the margins using ruler bars. So do you know what is ruler? Just look at this picture. Place the pointer on the indent. This is the ruler here. Okay, you can see this is a scale on the top side of the page, top of the page, ruler. Okay, so you can, there are some symbols here on the ruler on this scale, and adjusting this scale you can change the margins. You can set the margins, left margin and right margin. Similarly, you can change top and bottom using the side margins, side rulers. Okay, place the pointer on the indent marker present on the horizontal ruler bar. There are two ruler bars. First one is horizontal, this one is horizontal ruler, and second one is the vertical. Okay, so we are just talking about left and right margins, and we can change using it using the horizontal ruler. Okay, the pointer changes into double headed arrow as shown in the figure. Now you can see this pointer has been changed into a double headed arrow. Okay, double headed arrow. So this is, after that, now drag the mouse pointer to the right to increase and to the left to decrease the margin. So you have to decrease the margin or you have to increase the margin, then drag the mouse pointer to the right to increase and to left to decrease the margin. If you are dragging it to the right side, then the margin, this space will be increased, and hence the margin will be increased. And if you drag it to the left side, then the margin or the space will be decreased. Okay, after setting the margin, release the mouse button and observe the changes in the left. So how did you do it? We performed it using our mouse. When we release the mouse, you can see that space is changed. First, when the space was much more, and now the space is decreased. Okay, so you can adjust it according to your choice. Margin setting on your page. Similarly, you can change the right margins as well as top and bottom margins. So in the same way as we have changed the top, changed the left margin, we can change the right margin also, and we can change top and bottom margin. The small double-headed arrows on the ruler are used for indenting paragraphs. They are often at the same place as margins. So there is a point that the small double-headed arrows which are present on the rulers are also used for indenting paragraph. They are often at the same place as margins, and these are at the same place as page margins. Okay, hence you need to be careful, so you have to move the margin marker and not the arrows. Okay, so you have to just identify that which one is used for the indentation of the paragraph and which is used for margins. Okay, there is a difference between these two arrows. Inserting symbols, setting margins using page setup dialog box. So now we will see that how can we change the page setup, change the margins using page setup dialog box. As I had shown you, one of the dialog box appeared before. Now you can see it once again. Let us learn how to set margins using the page setup dialog box. This is the page setup dialog box. Once again you can see it, and you can adjust the values and set the page margins. Select the page layout tab. First select the page layout tab, this one you have to select. Then click on the margins button in the page setup group. Click on the margins button here, margins button in the page setup group. Next, this kind of interface will appear. Now a drop down list of the options appears. Here we have different kinds of options available. This is the drop down list of the options. Then normal option is selected by default. By default, the normal option is selected. Normal means there is a specific fixed margin for the document, and you can change it according to your choice. You can change it, you can custom it, and you can set it the available margins. So you can, by just clicking on the specific option, you can observe the changes in the margins. As in normal case, there is a fixed margin left, right and bottom. In narrow we have a little margin, means smaller margins as compared to normal. And wide we have larger margins, larger spaces in all the directions. So whichever is suitable for you, you can choose it. Select the desired predefined margins from the drop down list. You can select any of the option from the drop down list. Select the custom margins option from the drop down list to specify own margin settings. So as I have told you earlier, you can custom margin, the last one option you can see, you can custom it, you can change it according to your choice. The page setup dialog box will appear as shown in the figure. This page setup, by just clicking on the custom margin, this interface, this dialog box will appear, and you can see different kinds of values are available for margins. For example, top, bottom, left, right, etc. You can change these values and you can set the margin according to your choice. On the margin tabs, click the increment or decrement button next to top, bottom, left and right fields to increase or decrease the margins settings respectively. So there are some buttons available to increase or decrease. You can change. When you click on the upside, the value will be increased. When you click on the down arrow, then value will be decreased. So similarly, you can change all the values in all the text boxes for top, bottom, right, left, getter, etc. and the other positions also. Okay. In the apply to box, choose any option and click OK. After that, apply to box, and then you can click OK. Here you will have to click OK. So you can see and you can change according to your choice. You can also open the page setup dialog box by clicking on the dialog box launcher. You can also open the page setup dialog box in the page setup group from the page setup group by just clicking on the dialog box launcher. Okay, this is the second method for opening page setup dialog box. So in this way we can set margins using the two different methods. We can set using the rulers and we can set it according to page setup dialog box.